Hello, today I want to talk to you quickly about how I overcame some obstacles and challenges in my life in the cryptocurrency space. So a while back there was this company and I was making like 500 a day and plus, and I was super excited because it was working and everybody was pouring money into this thing and everybody was winning. There was corporate events, international company events. The owners were on stage crying. Everybody was so involved and everyone was making money until we weren't. They came out with this coin. I put $10,000 on, guys, and I lost most of it. I basically lost, I want to say, if I remember, about $6,000 in an opportunity. That sucked. I was making a lot though, and then I lost 6,000. So there's a couple of things that I did to overcome that so I don't incur that again, because I've only lost money in two different things and I've been in several. One of the things you want to do is do your research. Research how long the company has been available. And if they say, oh, we've been around for years, go check their domain. Go to whois.com and check their domain to see if they just registered it 6 months ago and they're saying they've been in business for 5 years. That's a red flag. Doesn't mean you don't have to join, but that's just a red flag check for yourself. Also, you want to research the owners and see what else they've participated in, because if they've been in some scams, you probably won't want to be affiliated with their new thing. Also want to research just the pattern of their history of success where others have had success. Check the receipts, basically. You want to also look at as far as the sustainability. If they're saying we can give you 4, 5, 6, 8% a day, that's great. I mean, a lot of people can make money if you get in early. But a lot of people who come in at the end lose because all the money's been made already and they're about to shut down. A lot of these things do not last long, 3 to 6 months, maybe a year. And so you want to make sure that if you're in early, but you're also in and it's sustainable, because 8% a day and those kind of numbers is not sustainable. So it's just kind of like, if you're going to do that, which I don't recommend, you get in and get out. And that's how I made thousands of dollars. I got in and got out because I learned, right? I lost in the past, you guys, but I always look at my losses as lessons. So always take a lesson and learn from that so that you can win the next time. However, I'm in a situation today, currently, I don't look at any more things to join. And I'll tell you, that has brought nothing but peace to me. I found my core 4 with Forex and crypto, and I don't need anything else. To not need anything else or want anything else, and it's peaceful, I can't even tell you what that feels like. I see so many people looking for info, trying to find the next best thing. When you do find it, because there are things out there, guys, that are stable, legitimate, long-term, and they're creating success for people, that's realistic outcomes. When you find that, stick with it. There's too many people that have given up because they just couldn't find something. There's something out there. You just got to find out what works for you. I found my happy, and I want you all to find your happy too. And as you're finding your happy, make sure you're doing your due diligence with the research in these companies, and don't just call everything a scam just because it didn't work for you. That's a big thing that I see. Don't do that. Do your research. Don't risk more than you can afford to lose, because the people who call things a scam are normally people who overdo it and they lose and they're wondering why. Never put in more than you can afford to lose. For me personally, I have a budget. I'll say, you know what, I'll try this. $100 is kind of like my maximum of trying things. And then I have my maximum of real big, interesting opportunities, $1,000 max. I will never go over that. Why? Because I'm not going to break the bank if I spend $100 or $1,000. But I will if I go over that, in my opinion. And so that's my own little personal budget. So create a budget for yourself if you're willing to try something. But just whatever it is, like I said, do your research. Make sure it's sustainable and realistic. Because I would personally rather take $1,000 and make $20,000 over a year than to take $1,000 and make $20,000 in a month and it could be gone the next day. Think about that for a minute. If it sounds too good to be true, it typically is. However, if it's in a long-term situation, like the platforms I'm on, long-term, sustainable, been around for years, because it works, nothing is hypey, don't even hear about it, very quiet, people making their money and happy. You need to find things like that because you want longevity. You don't want to keep looking for an opportunity every month. And there are tons of them coming your way. I know they're coming my way in my inbox. I'm like, nope. You're telling someone they can make thousands of dollars by doing absolutely nothing? You guys, if it looks like a duck, and that's all I'm going to say with that. So anyway, I came on here to talk to you about my overcoming of crypto, and that's pretty much losing money and deciding how I'm going to go forward with making money in the next cryptocurrency things. And I'm doing that now because I did my due diligence, and that's what you need to do. You will win. Just don't give up, because giving up is losing.